Let's see. Wow. Well, it took me a bit. Hi, how are you? Hey, Lee. Yeah, I got up and it was cold. It's not cold out there, but it is, the air conditioning is really good in my house, and it is cold in here. I'm like, woo-wee. And I got the vent closed and everything. So I'm sharing what I'm doing now is YouTuber kills another YouTuber. What about time travel? Yeah. Oh, oh goodness. Now what I've been doing is I'm sharing. Ah, let me get. Yeah, I found my mouse. There you go. Oh my mouse, some bitch. Get in there. Hey. X is so easy to share. It's my last one is Facebook. I get some real weirdos. Well, I bet you Patty didn't see that, or we have I guess from what I heard. Whoops. Oh, I just turned off my music. There we go. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna have to have my hair done. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Nah. But I love my haters. You know what? There's times that I think my haters are my making me popular. Really do. I'm actually learning to love them. I do. I pray for my haters. All the people that I used to work for work with that were assholes. Oh, trust me. Let's see. Monique she was fucking batshit crazy. Let's just be honest. I worked with somebody that really did scare me, but there's nothing I could do. All I would do is go to work, and she just thought she was all that in a bag of chips. She'd come in late, you know, with like, if you're coming in late and somebody's picking you up and you live so close, this is how close she lived. We could probably yell her name and she could hear it. And she had somebody pick her up, and she went like literally further the other way to go to Starbucks to get a coffee. I'm like, dude, man, this well. And then back then, when everybody was being asked why the numbers weren't adding up. That's because she was only doing a half a table, and we were supposed to at that time do 2 tables a day. And I'm like, wow, if she would have come, I mean, we're not even talking for her to make it in as doing the tables. Just if that person would have made it in 5 days a week, it would have made her life a lot easier at my work. But she couldn't even make it in the 9 months that she was there. She only made it 1 week on time. That was it. What a I was like, damn. We had another person. She pleasant personality, unfortunately. She was stealing my fucking food. I was like floored. Not just mine, okay? I'm not the only victim. She stole from my friend Sarah her headphones. Yeah. She went to, she put them on the shelf and she came back and it was gone. I was like, dang. So, yeah. Oh, God. So, I know. Oh, God. There was my favorite person, and he was just, a friend. He's, he's not married, but I consider him married because he's been with his gal for over 10 years. And anyhow, I miss Noah, my Noah. He was just a sweet person, He reminded me of a radio announcer, except he was a good-looking guy. I don't know. I think that, hi, haters. Hey, please put a thumbs up, haters. I really do appreciate it. So I do play classical music because it's over 100 years old. It's a lot, excuse me, it's a lot easier to deal with than getting in trouble with YouTube. Oh, my. Yes. I do got the haters and they do make me popular. I am not going to complain about them because, in my world, they don't see it the way I do. You see, even if I had 2 people like me and I had 15 haters and they stayed on here, it shows the analytics with that. It does. So I'm like, oh, I just got up not too long ago. I got up at 6. Oh, so I'm like, getting some keef, good old fashioned keef. Ooh. Yeah, our haters, I mean, if you're a worker and you are the, let's just be honest, yeah, if you're anywhere, so yeah, I get haters, but you know what? I'm going to be honest. My haters, the Moniques of the world and, stuff like that. I'm going to be honest. She's on the internet. I will be lucky never to see her again. To be honest, I'd be happy never to see her again. You know, I worked with her and I thought she was crazy as fuck. The day that she said that she was an alien slash witch, I said, fuck, she's crazier than all get up. She said it from my friend Sarah, and I go, I tried to tell her, she no good, no good girl, no good. Oh, someone I worked with a long time ago. She tried to get her job back there. That's what I thought was funny. And I'm like, God, it was this year. Let me tell you. This is a water cooler story. Um, a lot of the people I work with are very sweet people. They're like bread. Their crust is hard on top, but yeah. And um, she had people feeling for her because of her situation that she put herself in. You know what I mean? She put herself in a situation and people felt bad for her. So they tried to help her. And the person that tried to help her was the nicest person. And she ended up pulling um, not a gun, not a pew pew, but she ended up pulling like what you call where you put, I guess it'd be like, you know, instead of you know, I forget their name. They're like almost miniature. Um, she pulled something on them that was like a gun, but it was where you put oh shit. I hate when I smoke weed. I forget names. I can't describe shit. Oh God. She pulled a weapon on him because she can't have a pew pew because she's been in trouble with the law for for a lot. So she pulled I I said, oh hell, at least she let you go. And you know, I guess people are starting to realize I'm not a person that's mean and stuff. It's just when you work with someone who's evil and who displays mental confusion, you're like, dude, just stay away and run from this person. She's not right. She doesn't talk right. She doesn't put out things right. She's not there mentally. Get the fuck away. You know, run from that bitch. Oh, and behind me is, I call him my, that is, oh shit, what's your fucking name? Bombay, Dr. Bombay is right behind me. Look at him. See how sweet he is? He's sweet. Bobby, come here. Bobby, he'll come here. Trust me. He'll fly out from underneath the bed. But it's like an old bow and arrow, you know, and I guess she pulled it. She pulled it out on a coworker who was helping her, and my coworker said, "Oh hell, she crazy bitch! I've been telling you guys that. Listen to me. She nutty." So in last April, not this April, last April, uh, she was fired because she, let's just be honest, if you're going to take a 4-hour break when you're needed to do your job, which is 2 tables and you're only doing half a table, if she would have shut up, I could have kept up. I was doing almost 3 tables. So if I would have done 3 tables, we could have slid with the numbers because it would have worked. But she bitched so much it made my life a hell to even try to make up the numbers. She ended up getting fired. She caught herself on fire by causing trouble for me to slow down. That is one stupid bitch, man. I just thought she was the one she pretended to be Keanu Reeves And I would go, wow, Keanu Reeves, because I heard her talking on the side to a friend on her phone. Yeah, I'm pretending to be Keanu Reeves. So, boy, I got some days off. I'm like thinking, oh, this is great. I could be Keanu Reeves. I mean, she could be Keanu Reeves, and I could be getting some days off from this crazy bitch. And that's what I did. I actually got some days off from her. I just couldn't deal with it. Anyway, um, we can, how about people who, you've heard stories where people were driving. Let me turn down my music. And they end up in an alternate universe. In fact, not far from here, there's a story going on that somebody was driving the road going to the weed place that is in California. Okay, all right, and it changed on them, just changed, and it was green forest, like almost in the mountains, very green forest, and they said that uh, unusual cars passed them, and they were like, "Oh, this is weird," you know. I've heard of stories like that. Around there must be. Okay, say I try to check the ley lines and stuff where we drive on. If there's extra power, ley lines are known to be on a power source. Earth. My dad's house was on a ley line, and he had to have a priest every year just to bless it. We used to just get spirit activity in my dad's house, like you couldn't believe. I mean, everyone knew that my dad had to get a priest to come in to bless the house. It's on a ley line. It has some fucking power, and I'm not joking. That's why my dad went off the grid. He made it. He proved his point, though. He really did. There was a month of very low light activity. My dad's house is powered on solar. He was so good to get the power from not the light, but from the ley line. I don't know how he did it. To this point, he had such low light activity. He shouldn't have. He used to, have a switch to go back on the power company. And I asked him how often he'd use that switch when there was low light. He goes, "Oh, I hardly do." And then I realized maybe there's another power source that the new owners don't understand. They had to actually switch on when there was plenty of light, plenty of sunshine to power the house. They didn't know how to use the power that they have. So, like a lot of us, we don't know how to use the power that are, how powerful of a human being we are. We really are. We're a bunch of powerful human beings. And a lot of times we just end up hurting the people we love or just being assholes. So, Mary Alt. Yeah. Yeah, well, she pulled that on somebody and it scared the fuck out of them. And I said, God, I told you for over a year. She's nutty. I mean, I knew her as a person that I worked with who she would come in extremely late, not come in at all kinds of stuff, you know? So yeah, she didn't work. She wasn't a worker. She needs to seek therapy. If anything, therapy would be a good thing for her to seek. Really? Okay, let's quit talking about work. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, people have in my area. I know the stretch of highway that the people use because the way they were describing it, and I'm like, I've driven that, and then they said, oh, and we went to California for the dispensary, and I'm like, oh, you're not naming towns. but that's, Peru going into California, going to a dispensary. When the dispensary here, when I was stupidly didn't buy my weed before getting my new ID, because they punch it and then you wait for your ID to come. Well, guess what? The dispensary that I would go to, the source, it they wouldn't accept it. I go, poopy pants. I go, I know where to go. They go, really? I go, yeah, I'll just go to the one in California and they'll accept it. And they did. Even if it had, so I went and got my weed. And there are times I have driven on that road and it had been beautiful sunshine, perfect day. Like in the 80s, not even like the high 80s. It's still, kind of, God, she's got a voice. So anyway, I was driving and I felt there, it got, and I swear to God, this is on the way there. I didn't even smoke any weed. I'm driving this road and it got cloudy. Now, mind you, I'm going alone. I'm alone. I got my slushy. I got something to drink. When I go out there, I do it for a whole day. I go get my weed and then I go over to my meditational place. Is very powerful. And I sometimes recharge there and meditate and kind of, get with nature. That's what I do. And it got real cloudy real quick. And it was like, I'm sitting there thinking about what it was a couple that went on there. And I'm like, I'm alone. God, if I go in a different, if I disappear, if my car and myself disappear because I'm driving to that dispensary and I just hit a portal and I'm gone. That's the only way I'm going to end up disappearing. Oh, you know what I mean? It was like, it got real cloudy. And as I'm driving, it was like, wow, this is fast. So my music I'm playing, it goes through satellite. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to play some music I have downloaded. So I don't pull over, I just kind of like get it, drive slow enough to get my, music on. And then I'm look up, I swear to God, from looking down and getting that and looking up, it went from there was no light and really dark. To regular light. And I'm like, what happened in the clouds? What happened? I mean, it was like that quick. And I'm like, wow, that's weird. So I've come to think that, well, did we lose Lee? Where are you, Lee? Oh, and don't forget to put a thumbs up. It seems like I'm coming on after the time, but I got my mouse now, so I'm happy with that. And my cat left. Bombay, he's right here. He's not one that like to be held. He's like, but he's a real good cat. He's a real good snuggler. He is. Finally got warm enough to want to take this. It was really cold. I woke up and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm in the tundra. I felt like that. It's like cold. Well, oh, 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 bow and arrow. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Hi, end times. Put a thumbs up, guys. Really, put a thumbs up. But yeah, uh, time skips. I could see that road where, you know, it is a big power source. It must be near some ley lines. I always talk about the ley lines, you know, and the powers, but my dad, I think, knew how to tap into it because he lived in Michigan and was off the grid pretty well, you know. Oh, hi. Aw, come here. Yeah, he was really very few times that he wouldn't be on the grid. Yeah. So, ah, well, let me show you what's going on. I'm going to put you over here. Haha. Yeah, he's my kitty. He is. He's a really neat cat. And then I got Bombay, Dr. Bombay. It's like right here. There's Dr. Bombay behind me. And Bobby's over here. Turd. So, yeah, you know, it's weird though. Uh, I know that a lot of people have been, you know, they want to talk about certain things. You know, oh, serial killer from, well, as far as we know, if you got more than one body, you know, and there's like serial killer, ah, shoot the FBI in on that. You could call the FBI if you have any information on from serial killer. Where'd all my people go? Oh my gosh, and no one put any thumbs up. Jeez. Oh, put a thumbs up. Who are you? Are you Lee? Oh, Lee left me. Ah. My moderator. I'm like, I usually get help from him. But now I don't have him here, and I'm like, dang it. Don't forget to put a thumbs up. Thank you. Bombay's behind me over here. Right there. That's Dr. Bombay. He's my, I call him the love doctor because he just comes up and I was having a stomach ache and he was massaging it and being such a good doctor. That's what you need. I'll get you going. And over here is Bobby. He likes to show his little tail off. Look at that tail. Yeah. Oh, my cat's being so cute. So I got Bombay and Bobby, and I didn't plan it that way. I did pray for a new, to have a friend for my cat, and I didn't expect it to be a matching color. I really didn't. That was, I got one right here, right here. Oh, don't bite me. Ah, ah. End times Mary. So I can't wait. Well, I'm just happy. I got Lee must have some internet issues. He is my moderator, of course, and I'm hoping he's okay. We had End Time stop by, but no, he didn't put a thumbs up. Well, so time travel. Is it possible? Do you think the United States government has been in on the time travel? There have been stated that in the 80s that they were sending kids over, and it was easier to send kids supposedly, so they were sending these kids who are now adults who have talked and said that the government has been doing time travel, that he has this picture, this thing where he had his picture taken when he time traveled. Wouldn't that be weird? Eh. Are you watching the TV again? Yeah, you are. And Bombay's see, he's like snoozing away. So yeah. And he's great with playing too. He likes to play too. Hi, how are you? I'm hoping it's my moderator Lee coming back. Who are you? Chat over here. No, it's over here. Chat over here. Yeah. If you chat over here, now I start at 10, so yeah. Mm. So it looks like either we got internet issues or something's going on because I lost my friend Lee. And yeah. So, oh, I got one person here. Come on in and chat. Put a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms. Just smash the thumbs up. And tell me where you're from. What you doing? Yeah, we're talking about time travel or alternate universes that you drive into unknowingly. YouTuber kills another YouTuber, which is what Lee was talking about, and of course, it's a YouTuber who over the weekend decided to take a pew pew to Vegas and shoot it. Two YouTubers dead. Hi, haters from India and Pakistan. Uh, and somehow I've been getting a lot of haters from Pakistan. Let me see. Yeah. Well, I wanted to send it on TikTok, but I'll have to probably figure out a way for that one. I'm here 6 o'clock in the evening. This was actually, I thought, one of the prime times to get on. So yeah, I'm taking my vitamins.